Good morning. Welcome to my channel, the Angels of Alchemy. I'm psychic medium and angelic channel Dee Grewal, and this is going to be the daily energy read for Thursday, October 31st. It's Halloween, so happy Halloween, everyone. Let's go ahead and move into your reading. So we have here, be spirit, sweet results await. So when you have a 7, this is about the Midas touch, right? It's 7th heaven. It's about manifestations. And so this tells me, you know how bees, they working hard as a bee, right? And they do, as busy as a bee, working hard as a bee. So there's this feeling of whatever you've been working towards, you need to trust, because there's about to be some sweet results, okay? Something that's unfolding that you can't quite see just yet, but don't lose hope and don't lose faith. Things are coming into alignment. Underneath Be Spirit, you have Temperance and you have the Ace of Pentacles. So this tells me that, things are being lined up. Things are coming into balance. What previously was not balanced, it is now coming into balance. There's peace and there's harmony, okay? Where it might have been turbulent before, there are calmer waters ahead. You're also going to find balance and stability with your finances. And for those of you who are worrying about your work, who are worrying about your finances, there's a new beginning and a new opportunity here that's going to be coming in for you. This is going to be balanced, it's going to be stable, it's going to be fulfilling for you as well. I do feel that this is divinely guided, a part of your path, okay? Also, I get the sense and feeling this is connected to some past projects, okay? If some of you have been kind of waiting for some money to come in and it hasn't quite arrived yet, some kind of settlement or in other ways that you were to receive money, that money is going to be coming in, okay? So don't worry and don't stress. You also have here Badger Spirit. Be fearless and bold. This is about taking a leap of faith and having courage, okay, on your path, moving forward, whether it be you're going through some kind of ending, whatever it is, but you're being guided to let go of the fears, let go of the stress, let go of the worry, and be bold, all right? Take a leap of faith. Don't allow your fears to block you from your path. Underneath the Badger Spirit, you have the Death card. So this tells me that the reason why you're being guided to be fearless and to have courage is that there's some kind of major transformation that you're going through. Now, look, we've already have 2 major arcana cards, and we actually have 5 of them in this read. So this tells me that there's some big changes that are unfolding. The Death card, although it can look threatening, actually means an ending. It means, death and rebirth. So even though a door might be closing or something might be coming to a conclusion, there's something that's going to come from this, okay? There's always a new beginning after an ending. So you're being guided as you're going through these changes. Some old part of you, some type of belief system, something that you've thought for quite some time. Some of you, it's about relationships, and but you're leaving old situations behind, right? You're taking a leap of faith. It's about you taking a leap of faith. But as you're going through this transformation, to have courage, to not allow your fears to hold you back from going through these changes or resist these changes because you're afraid. When the Death card comes, it's like, if you haven't been making certain changes the way that you need to, this card is like coming in, and it's the universe kind of giving you that push, and those changes are going to happen regardless, but they're necessary. There's something around my stability. That's what I'm seeing here, okay? So you have the 4. This is about stability. So some of you are questioning your stability here, okay? But there's a change around your stability. There's a change around old ways of thinking, old relationships. there's some type of transformation occurring within relationships, I'm feeling. But highlighting this, you also have the Sun card. So this is an awakening. This is enlightenment. This is new beginnings. This is joy and happiness as something comes to a close. There's happiness here because, whatever this is actually leading you to your path and where you need to be. And, this is the sun shining down, illuminating on something. And so this is an assured brand new beginning. This is an assured rebirth here, right? So this is like after some kind of ending that, trust that even though you might be going through this, there's this blessing that you yet cannot see, okay? Next to that, you have the Swan Spirit. Time for a deep dive. I really feel that you need to go into your emotions, especially those of you who are battling things within relationships, romantic partnerships and relationships especially. But you're being guided to face your emotions, face your feelings, go deep, ask yourself questions as to why you're feeling the way that you are, what's coming up for you, and face your feelings, because there's things that are within you, and this is where I'm saying it's like old thoughts and old belief systems, and you need to pay attention to what's unfolding around you, because what's unfolding around you is a result of how you're feeling. So you need to make sure if something isn't unfolding the way that you had hoped, it has a lot to do with what your feelings are. And so if your feelings aren't aligned with what you wish, then you're attracting, you're attracting what you don't wish. So if you have fears, you're attracting more of that same vibration towards you. And it's actually blocking you. But you're being guided, especially when it comes to love. I really feel relationships here. This will break down to a 6, which is about past. It's a nostalgia. It's about memories of the past. It could be your childhood. It could be romantic partnerships and relationships. But it's time for you to dig deep. And it's time for you to face feelings that you've kind of subdued, not wanting to face, not facing a reality, not seeing something clearly, or not realizing the part that you play, focusing on your emotions and your feelings so you can allow them to, so you can allow yourself to heal. It's those kind of things. You're definitely feeling conflicted. There's something on your mind right now. There's something that you're reflecting about. Because underneath that, you have the 2 of Pentacles. Some of you are juggling between having to make a decision about something, okay? And you're faced with a decision and you don't know which way to go. In some, in some ways, it's for some of you, you can relate to this as far as work. And for others of you, I'm really feeling that this is about a romantic partnership and relationship. From the cards that I have here, there's a feeling of, am I going to stay in a situation or am I going to move away from it? Some of you are trying to choose between 2 people. Others of you are just deciding if you're going to leave something behind, and you're kind of bouncing back and forth. And for others of you still, there's somebody around you that is battling this decision and kind of juggling, okay? And what is this about? Well, you have the Lovers. So this tells me that this is a decision that needs to be made about a romantic partnership and a relationship. Is the relationship that you're in aligned in your highest truth? Does it match you vibrationally? Are you receiving what you need within a relationship? These are a couple of questions you should be asking yourself. Are you staying in situations just because you don't want to be on your own? Other things you need to ask yourself about. And better still, are you in third-party scenarios? Because if so, what are you doing? Okay. But there's definitely a decision here. And for some of you, I feel that it's somebody around you. You could be, the Lovers card is Gemini, right? And here you have the King of Swords, which is Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So you could be dealing with an air sign here, all right? There's a sense and feeling of either you're moving away from something to pursue and offer somewhere else, or to allow yourself to receive an offer from somebody else, to give yourself more possibilities, okay? And for others of you, there's somebody around you that I feel lives at a distance and is coming towards you. You have the Chariot card here. So, you know, there's a feeling of somebody at a distance wanting to come towards you, okay? But I feel that there's some kind of conflict and decision that they're trying to make. And you could also, again, be dealing with a third party scenario, as in this person could be already tied up with somebody, okay? But there is a feeling of this person's at a distance, okay? Some of you are moving away from this because you have the Chariot and the Six of Swords, and it's a decision that you're trying to make. And for others of you, I feel that somebody around you has been kind of juggling, and you've been waiting for this kind of outcome, all right? But you have the Lovers, the King of Swords, you have the Chariot, and this is forward movement. And then you have the Six of Swords. This makes me feel like this person is at a distance from you. You could also have somebody coming from your past that is coming to see you, all right? Because there's something that they want to offer you here. Because you have then the Knight of Cups. And this is an offer. This is a message coming in. Okay, this can oftentimes be a love offer. Okay, he's holding the Ace of Cups there. But he's still coming in as the Knight. Okay, so, you know, there's definitely, and you're trying to decide what you're going to do. Some of you are deciding if you're going to take this offer. Some of you are deciding if you're going to move away from this. And some of you are thinking about, is this good enough for me? There's a sense and feeling of that. So take it as it resonates for you. You then have Unfinished Symphony. So again, there's something that's not, you're not seeing all the pieces of the puzzle. For some of you, this is about your past. And even if you have walked away from a situation before, there's some uncompleted story here, okay? And there will be, you will have some kind of closure, you will receive some kind of news, and it'll help you, okay? Whatever it is going to be a blessing and a gift from the universe. There's something that's incomplete here that you can't see, but there's a definite end of a cycle. There's going to be an ending of a cycle. Whatever this story is, part of it is that you're coming out of this space of outdated belief systems, this thought process. I feel that you're realizing the part that you play in manifesting certain situations into your life. And I feel like you're closing out certain cycles in regards to that, especially as you're changing from within. Then you have Treasure Island, okay? So, and this is, again, this is a cycle that's ending. 10 is an ending, right? But there's something that's coming to a closure. Okay, but this Treasure Island, this is about gifts and blessings from the universe, hidden treasure that you can't see just yet. But there is a treasure. You don't know where it is. You can't see it, but it's unfolding. Okay, something is coming into fruition here. That's what I'm feeling. You need to relax and not approach this situation from a place of fear and anxiety. And instead, allow yourself to get into a place of relaxation, detach from the situation, okay? And be a silent observer. Be a silent observer of your feelings and see what's coming up for you. But you need to rest right now. This isn't a time for you to kind of get caught up in anxiety and fears and worry. You need to relax and detach and kind of go within. Allow yourself to feel the things that you're feeling, reflect, revisit, rethink, all of those things that you know, we kind of go through during a Mercury retrograde, okay? So that you can gain some kind of perspective that you need to hear. But trust that everything is working out as it needs to during this time, okay? I'm also going to recommend that you trust your intuition. I'm wishing you a blessed and beautiful Thursday. Happy Halloween, everyone. And I'll be back with your reading on Friday. Take care. Namaste.